And welcome back, Winklings. I am the expert, the master of disaster, the one and only Void Sears, and I'm Starstrike. And we're back with some more Yugioh. You know, the more I think about it, the more I wonder how I even came up with my intro. I mean, on one hand, it feels very Narissa-esque. But on the other hand, it's not very Narissa-esque, you know? I don't know where I came up with this intro whatsoever. Anyways, we're back with Yugioh, this time with Starstrike. Starstrike Glass. So let's see, Orange Fiend Empress. I'm just gonna jump on in. 2900, 2100, that's not bad stats. But honestly, I probably shouldn't even be looking at hack defense anymore, right? Hack defense probably doesn't matter much at this stage of the game. I mean, it matters, but probably not as much. 8 stars Dark Fiend. If exactly one face-up Dark Fiend monster on the field except this card would be destroyed, you can banish one Dark Fiend monster from your graveyard instead. When this card is destroyed except the field or graveyard, you can target one level 6 or higher Dark Fiend monster in your graveyard, except Orange Fiend Empress, and special summon it. Interesting. Although, what are the odds of exactly one monster being destroyed in this era? I feel like most games are like, destroy all monsters, or destroy multiple monsters. Things like that, you know. Things like that. Are you using... I wonder what equipment you're using. Also, it's really got, like, Mario's level 1 and Bowser's level 8. And Peach's level 9. That's hilarious. Swift Scarecrow. 001 star Earth Machine. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can discard this card and negate the attack at the end of the battle phase. So it's a better Karibo, is what you're saying. Like, there's no reason to use Karibo. I mean, there's a reason to use Karibo, but like, this is just infinitely better, really. Ah, you're using the most recent stuff. I see. I see. Not using work pants on everyone? Interesting choice there. Also, did you not like a safety ring? If you get like a safety ring, you should go get that. That's like the best accessory of the game, almost. Mirror Ladybug. 101 star Light Insect. You can control at least one face-up monster and have no monsters in your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned this way, this card's level becomes equal to levels of all other monsters you control. If the level of this card is higher than 12, destroy this card. So this is like the big, not synchro, yeah, synchro, material. It's not really worth using. I mean, you do remember what the safety ring does, right? Like, it nullifies all elemental damage and it negates all status effects. And I think it even negates instant death effects, too. Read Butterfly. I saw this and my immediate thoughts was, is that just Lumen's wings? I think it's like a little too much gunful. 300, 601 stars Wind Insect. If your opponent controls a face-up Synchro monster and you control no face-up Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. I'm noticing a trend of, if you don't control something, or if you control, like, exactly one thing. That's what I'm noticing in this set. Which is odd because they didn't really do this early in the game at all. They never really did this thinking about it. With exactly one thing, or your opponent controls this and you don't. Neo Soldier. 101 stars Earth machine. If this card is used as a synchro material monster or a synchro monster, during battle between that synchro monster and a different. Oh. It gives a very meteor crush. Yikes! That's kind of scary. You use this for like a Rose Dragon, a Stardust Dragon, or any of those big beefy synchro monsters. That's really scary. Not bad synchro material. I like this. I like this. This makes synchros a lot more interesting when you can give them effects like this. Like, okay, now you have Fairy Meteor Crest. Okay, now you gain like 1,000 attack or something like that. Okay, now whenever you do damage, you gain life points, etc., etc. That's neat. I wish that Fusions couldn't get. Well, you don't need safety bags. Like, safety bags is a worse safety ring. In all honesty. Like, safety ring is the one you want. And guys like the underwater section near Johnny, hidden behind, some crates. Oh, is this the end of the Synchro era? Are we almost done with Synchro? Necrolinker. 602 stars Dark Feet. You can trigger this card to select one Synchron. Blech. Okay, no, that's worthless. Rescue Warrior. 1,600, 1,700 stars Earth Warrior. Not bad. You ain't no battle damage for battles involving this card. Okay. If this card is destroyed by battle, select one face-up monster you control, your opponent controls that you own, and take control of it. This guy kind of reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of, I always forget the name of it. What the hell was the name of that game? I forgot the name of the game again. How do I forget this? It was a very popular game at the time. Ah! Why am I forgetting the name of it? You know what I mean. It's where you go to different planets, you treasure hunt, you avoid the monsters, not Call of Duty. Like, the Hollow members play the crap out of this game. Why do I... Man, I can't remember. Why do I always forget the name of the game? Like, Max played it not that long ago with, Yugioh games, and I can't remember the name of it. Lethal Company. There we go, it just came to me. Lethal Company. It kind of reminds me of the Lethal Company a little bit with the design. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Power Giant. That's just a transformer, guys. Repo is... Yeah, Repo is kind of similar. 2,200 zeros, 6 stars, Earth Rock. How's that rock? It looks more like a machine. This is just Biju's Mecha. It's literally Biju's Mecha. You can switch summon this card from your hand by sending one level 4 and lower monster from your hand to your graveyard. If you do, decrease this card's level by the level of that monster. If this card acts or is active at the end of the damage step, any effect damage you take becomes 0. Gem Knight? I don't know anything about Gem Knight. But yeah, this is definitely Biju's, mech. That's honestly a pretty neat effect, though. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Gem Knight was earlier. Ah. Ice Berserker. 1,4 stars Dark Beam. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material monster, inflict 2,000 damage if the player got synchro summoned. If the synchro monster got used this card as a synchro material monster, gains 2,000 attack. Ooh. I hate that arsenal set. Ah. I don't like this card. I do not like this card. I don't like taking 2,000 damage for just something that lasts until the end phase. Nope, don't like it at all. Lancer Archfiend. Lancer's dead again! Power Rangers Mecha. Please. Yep, that's definitely not a Megazord. Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus. That is a name. That is definitely a name. 1604 stars Dark Fiend. Decent stats. Once per turn, when your monster declares an attack on your opponent's defense monster, you can activate this. Okay, so Fairy Meteor Crush. Okay, it's just some. Oh, wait, this. Is this any monster or the Lancer? It just says your monster. What is the ruling on this? I guess to say this monster, it just says your monster. That's kind of disgusting if it's any monster. But it does say, when your monster declares an attack, if that monster attacks. So yeah, it seems like any monster you attack with. Ew! This is just, here, have Fairy Meteor Crush on any monster at any time. Oh god. I like this guy. I do like that guy. Power Breaker. 1900 Zero defends 4 stars Earth Warrior. It's like a more slim Potemkin, almost. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect is sent to your graveyard, target one face-up spell trap your opponent controls. Destroy that target. This card attacks in exchange to defense. So it's kind of like, Goblin, but with, like, 400 less attack. I don't know about that. I never really liked, if it attacks, it goes to defense. Never really liked that. Also, for those of you who don't know, I've been playing Impossible Spell Card with no items. I'm at this point where, I'm dealing with the worst. 2 terrible spell cards. If I go for Ben and Yatsuhatsu, you know, the, instrument playing ladies from, Double Dealing Character. Yatsuhatsu sucks because she has bullets that are notes, and the notes just go wherever the hell they want to. They just go wherever they want. And it's like impossible to tell what they're gonna do. I think I beat Ben, but Ben was terrible because Ben is like, oh look, I am going to, I'm just gonna move a little bit, but my hitbox is way further than it has any right to be, so if you move up to this spot, you die. Yeah, you need Lazy Cell to fight Helix. You need Lazy Cell normally to fight Helix, because there's too much stuff happening in that fight. Like, you can theoretically do it normally, but it's just dumb. Like, it's too much for, you know, that game. Extra Feeler. Olay! Who stars Life Spellcaster. When your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, your opponent takes any effect damage you will have to take from their card effects this turn instead. That doesn't really seem that great, I'll be honest. It just seems pretty crappy. Synchro Soldier. 001 star Earth Machine. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can select one face-up synchro monster you control. Remove that face-up synchro monster you control from play, and inflict 6 of your damage to your opponent. If you use this effect during your next scale 5 phase, the remove from play monster returns to the field. It's not really that great, I'll be honest. It's kinda not really worth using at all, I feel. Creation Resonator. 806 stars when being Hooner. If you control a local A or higher synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. I mean, this lets you get... I mean, yeah, for damage per game, I suppose, yeah. But I mean, it still doesn't feel that great, I'll be honest. This guy, I mean, 3 stars for a Hooner doesn't seem that bad at all. In all honesty, that's not terrible for a Hooner. Of course, you gotta have a synchro monster on the field to begin with, but, you know. Are you kidding me, here at A? Are you absolutely kidding me? It's only been half an hour. Or an hour. A Hack Gainer. 001 stars Earth Warrior. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material monster, select one face-up monster your opponent controls. The selected opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack until the end phase. That's not terrible. It lets you just smack the looking crap out of something. Oh, it's a Hooner. Okay. Blackwing, a Hessian of Who's Sword. Hey, it's Falco's cousin. 416 stars Darkwing V. If a Blackwing monster you control battles an opponent's monster, and your opponent still controls that monster at the end of the damage step, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. See, that's a little bit better. That's actually a little better. Like, sure, your monster is probably gonna die. It probably has to die from this and fire off, but like, you know, that 1,000 damage is gonna hurt. That is an eighth of your opponent's life point. Not bad. Aurora, the Northern Lights. Zero defense, 10 stars, light wing beast. Huh. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon for hand by balancing 2 face-up monsters you control. 1 black wing Hooner and 1 non-Hooner. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can balance 1 black wing synchro monster from your extra deck until the end phase. This card's name in the original act becomes that monsters, and replace this effect with that monster's original effects. That's kinda scary. He could just become whatever for like 1 turn. Until the end phase. So does that mean that when the end phase is over, he just has 0 attack then? That's not really good if he only has 0 attack after the end phase. Oh, it's once per turn. Still, I don't know how I feel about that. In all honesty, yeah, it cheats out what you need, but like only for a turn, and it's like 2 tributes for this, and you're probably gonna die like super easily. I'm not really big on that one. I mean, yeah, but like I don't know about that one. Aqua Horse can make a quake. 2600, 1800, 7 stars, Darkwing V. Cannot be special summoned. This card cannot destroy monsters by battle. If this card battles a monster after damage calculation, return that monster to the hand. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can have this card lose exactly 1,000 attack, and if you do, return all cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone to hand. That's good. I mean, he does seem to permanently lose the 1000 attack, but like, returning all magic traps is kinda really good. It lets you just beat the living crap out of your opponent. That's kinda not bad at all. Especially if you get like good black wings out who beat the living crap. You know, just, hey, monsters! No more monsters! I'm gonna Raigeki you! I'm gonna use this guy's effect! Now you have nothing on the field. Mwah, ah, 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 ah. Glow up bulb. 101 stars, Earth Plant Tuner. If this card's in your graveyard, you can save the off card of your deck in the graveyard. And if you do, summon this card. You can only use this effect to glow up bulb once per duel. Is it? Why exactly is it good? It's only 1 star. You get 2 synchros. But it's only 1 star. That's not, it doesn't give you a whole lot of stars to work with for synchros. Not gonna lie. I know it's a tuner, but like, again, it's only 1 star. Oh wait, you do need tuners for, yeah, never mind. Never mind. That's right, you need tuners for synchros anyways. Okay, I see why it's good. I see why it's good. I forgot about the you need the tuner part of the synchro. Katakuri Soldier, FDL, 236, Nisamu. 204 stars, Earth Machine. This card must attack if able. Ew. When this face up an attack card is selected as an attack target, change the defense. Ew. When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can summon 1 level 4 or lower Katakuri monster for you. I mean, that effect is fine, but like the first 2 effects are kinda ew. In a 60. 550 2 stars, Earth Machine. This card must get active able. What? It seems like a terrible archetype. When this card's normal summon, add 1 Katakuri card from your deck in your hand. You play all Lucas, Nishikachi. 516 3 stars, Earth Machine. They all do the same 2 first effects. Terrible! When this card's normal special summon, select 1 monster on the field and change its battle position. Okay. How about Sansank? 1200. They're not bad if you mix it, I suppose so. 3 stars, Earth Machine. Same 2 first effects. When this card's flip face up, select 1 face up monster on the field and send it to the graveyard. During the turn this card's flip face up, it can attack your opponent directly. That's decent at least. That's decent at least. And Musa needs Chisa. Black. 1864 stars, Earth Machine. Same 2 first effects. If another Katakuri monster on the field is destroyed, this card gains 400 attack. Yikes! That's kinda scary a little. Give me just a second if you will. 1 second if you will. Scrap Soldier. I've scrapped 2100 705 stars, Earth Warrior Tuner. This card cannot be used as a synchro material monster, except for the synchro summon of a scrap. This face up defense card is selected as an at target. Destroy this card and end the battle phase. Blech. If this card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card sent to the graveyard, you can select one scrap monster in your graveyard. Okay, so guess the same thing as all other scrap monsters. How about Scrap Searcher? 100, 301 stars, Earth, Winged Beast. Not machine? That looks very mechanical. When a scrap monster you control except Scrap Searcher is destroyed, sent to the graveyard while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. That's not a graveyard. When this card is special summoned, destroy all basic monsters you control except scrap monsters. I don't think the Scrap Archive is very good. I think Scrap is kind of bad. Uh-oh, it's the What Kiwi 603 stars, Light Thunder Tuner. What monsters you control cannot be destroyed while they are hacking? Give me a second. Give me a second, I need to put this hearing aid back in the charger. I haven't heard. By the way, where'd you leave off last night on the stream? Hey, what was the last thing you remember from FF7? So this isn't bad for the Watt archetype, but like, it's a Watt archetype. You're not gonna use the Watts. Watt Hopper, 001 Star Light Thunder. Your opponent cannot select another face-up Watt monster as an at target or target them with card effects. So if you get two of these guys out, it's the same situation as the Solar Flare Dragon or whatever it's called, right? It's just like, nope. You can't target him and you can't target him. Oh, and if you do that, you just... Don Corneo, I entered right before Mount Corel, if that tells you how far I got. So we're almost 50% done with Disc 1. I might do more of that tonight, just so I can push through that faster. And who knows, I might finish Disc 1 tonight, assuming that, you know, Iris or Bay's not streaming tonight. I mean, Bay streamed last night, but I don't know what the hell that game was. Yeah, I'm a music guy. Let's see, Watt Dragonfly. I mean, the Watts do have pretty nice designs, though. 900, 100, 2 stars, Light Thunder. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, you can special summon one Watt monster from your deck. The problem is, the Watts are, like, so freaking weak. They're all weak. Watt Squirrel, 700, 100, 3 stars, Light Thunder. This card can add twice during each battle phase. If this card battles, negate the effects of the monster at battle, after damage calculation, including the graveyard. It doesn't really matter because it's so freaking weak. What's it gonna do? Hack Jinzo? That's not gonna do anything. And now, the Naturia thing. Naturia Cherries. 201 stars Earth Plant Tuner. If this card is sent from your field or graveyard, by your opponent's card, you can special summon up to 2 Naturia Cherries from your deck face down defense. Okay, that lets you get those out quick. That's nice. Naturia Pumpkin. Are they all just plants? When I see the Gusto, then I will see weak. 1400, 800, 4 stars Earth Plant. When this card is normal summon, when your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon one Naturia monster from your hand. Okay, that lets you get another monster out really fast. Naturia Stagfield. 2200, 1500. You can just special summon this. Wait, no. Not the cherries. You can just special summon that with the pumpkin. Oh. Okay, 6 stars Earth Insect. Once per turn during the battle step or damage step of this card's act, when your opponent activates the card or effect, you can select one Naturia monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster. What the hell? That's kinda disgusting. Just, yep, here's a Naturia monster. I'm gonna get another Naturia Stagfield. And now that Naturia... So here's a question. If you have 2 of these guys out, can you only use one of their effects at a time, or do you get to use both of their effects, but only once per turn? Naturia Beast is one of the best ones as it stops their opponent's view. So I'm assuming it's just like once per turn in general. Oh, what is per card? Interesting. I want to look at the ruling. It does not tell me the ruling. Gans, Princess of the Ice Barrier. Hi, Kula. It's just Kula. 1700, 904 stars, Water Spellcaster. Once per turn, if you control another Ice Barrier monster while you're running an Ice Barrier deck, you can reveal any number of Ice Barrier monsters in your hand and target an equal number of set spell traps your opponent controls. Return those targets in the hand. It's what we call a soft once per turn. Gotcha. I mean, it's not bad. It's an anti-fun deck. I mean, it doesn't seem bad, in all honesty, but like, I can't see a full Ice Barrier deck to see all of it together, you know? Chain Dog. Yep, that's a dog with chains. I feel bad for that doggo. 1600, 1104 stars Earth Beast. Cannot be used as a synchro material, except for a synchro summon of a beast monster. Also, hello Mo Basin. If this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. If you do, banish it when it leaves the field. You must control exactly 2 beast-type monsters to activate and resolve this effect. That's pretty good though, honestly. It lets you get a beast synchro pretty easily. Ice Barrier likes to lock your opponent out doing stuff. That sounds like my type of deck. I like making the opponent not be able to do stuff. No attacking. I'm gonna burn you while you can't attack. White Mare. 300, 201 stars Dark Zombie. This card today becomes Skull Serpent while in the graveyard. Ain't many good beast synchros. I mean, it's still good to have for, you know, beast synchros, just in case. Interesting that this becomes a Skull Serpent. You can discard this card and activate one of the following effects. Target one of your banished Skull Serpent or White Mare, return it to the graveyard. Target one of your banished Pelagian White or King of the Skull Serpents and special summon it. It's so funny that the Skull Serpent got an higher archetype, because Skull Serpent was just like, okay, it's like a crap monster. You would never use this monster. And now it's like, okay, you want to use Skull Serpents. I love that they did that, though. They make the really old stuff viable. It's really good on their part to make the old stuff viable. Anarchist Monk Rasin. 1800, 104 stars Earth Spellcaster. 1800 attacks not bad. If this card is sent from your field to your graveyard by your opponent's card, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. Meh. I mean, if you got nothing better to use, it's okay. Yeah, the Dark Monarch. Monarch is still around? 2400, 1000, 6 stars, Dark Spellcaster. How have we not had this guy back with all the other Monarchs? When this card is normal special summon, you can target up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. You can set the same number of cards from the off their deck to the graveyard. This card cannot act during the turn in its normal special summon. That's not bad, honestly. That's honestly pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. I got a structure deck. Oh god. Hey, I really want to play more Third Strike. I really want to play more Third Strike. I'm addicted to Third Strike. Because I want to pick up Elena and Dudley. I do want to pick up Dudley again, but like, you know, I'm working on Elena. So you might see more Elena from me. Supreme Arcanite Magician. 1400, 2800, 10 stars Light Spellcaster. You need a Spellcaster type Synchro monster and a Spellcaster monster. This monster can only be special summoned by Fuse Summon. When this card's used, someone places 2 spell counters on it. This card gains 1,000 after each spell counter on it. Scary. Once per turn, you can remove 1 spell counter from your side of the field and activate one of the following effects. Select 1 card from the field and destroy it, or draw 1 card. Oh god! It just says from your side of the field. It doesn't say anything else, just like your side of the field. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's scary. Oh, they become mega. It's banned in Genesis. It's banned in Genesis. Ew. That's kind of scary. I remember Southwark. Southwark was an asshole. That's a pretty decent, fusion. Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. 3,500, 2,800. 10 stars Earth Beast War. Gaia Knight. Gaia Knight? Gaia Knight? Oh, it's limited 1. My bad. Gaia Knight? This card cannot be hit by or destroyed by the effects of affected monsters. That is damn good. That is really damn good. With Mega Cyborg, you can target itself and ruin and ew! That is absolutely disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Soon Star Dragon. Oh, it needs Stardust Dragon. Oh boy. 3,300, 2,500, 10 stars Wind Dragon Synchro. It needs Stardust Dragon and a Hooner Synchro. Once per turn, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Shuffle them back in. Also, this card's maximum number of acts per battle phase this turn equals the number of Hooners excavated. Oh. Once per turn, when the card or effect is activated that will destroy a card off the field, you can negate the effect and if you do, destroy it. Okay. Just no, you'll get to do that. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares a hack, you can target the hacking monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate that hack. Once per turn, you're going to have base of this card which banished by effect this turns for summon this card. There's a lot of once per turns. This guy's like, no, I'm back, baby. Okay, that's pretty decent. Stardust, the Formula Synchron, or the Common Choices Synchro. This guy is pretty good, it seems. Pretty good. Oh, and speaking of Formula Synchron, 200, 1,500, 2 stars Light Machine Synchro Hooner. 1 Hooner and 1 non-Hooner. When the card is Synchro Summon, you can draw 1 card. Nice. Once per chain, during your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolved, Synchro Summon use of this card you control. So, this guy just lets you just Synchro Summon like stupidly fast, in other words. Is what I'm understanding. Give me just a second. 1 second. Alright, so, that's pretty good. Ragnarok Dragon! Oh boy! 3,500, 3,000, 12 stars Dark Dragon Synchro. Hooners and the Red Dragon Archfiend. You can use Formula Synchron to load some black. Oh god. Oh god. Not the Black Rose Dragon. Anything but Black Rose. Anything but Black Rose. Gain 500 to hack. Give me just a second. Gains 500 hack for each Hooner in your graveyard. So it gains 1,000 hack just for being Synchro Summon. So it's technically a 4,500. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Oh my god. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster bonus. So it does the same thing as the previous guy. It does the exact same thing as the previous guy, almost. Just it's a beefcake of a monster. A very, very beefy monster. That's honestly scary. That's honestly very scary. Katakuri Shogun! Hooray! 2600, 1900, 7 stars Earth Machine. Synchro. Synchro or a Hooner and a non-Hooner machine. When this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon one Katakuri monster from your deck. Once per turn, you can target one monster on the field, change its battle position. That feels kinda weak, honestly, for a Synchro monster. That's not really that impressive, I feel. Not really super impressive. Oh, for it, Scrapped Twin Dragon. It's like Cyber Dragon, but scrappy. 3,200, 9 stars Earth Dragon. A Scrapped Hooner and a non-Hooner. Once per turn, you can target one card you control and 2 cards your opponent control. Destroy the one you control, and if you do, hurt the ones your opponent controls in the hand. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card to set in your graveyard, target one non-synchro scrap monster in your graveyard to summon it. I don't know, guys. I'm not really feeling the synchros. I'm really not feeling the scraps. I'm not feeling the scrap archetype. They just don't seem that great. Tuning. Is that Spirit of the Aqua? Or Spirit of the Harp? Maker of the Harp? Add one Synchron Hooner for... Synchron. Boo! Katakuri Showdown Castle. When a face-up who smoked me Megan. It's Spirit of the Harp, that's who it is. When a face-up Katakuri monster you control, select say an opponent's face-up monster as an act, you can change the target's battle position. When this face-up card of the field is destroyed set to graveyard, you can select one level 4 higher Katakuri yeah, it's not really that great. I don't really care for Katakuri archetype. It seemed terrible. Golden Gearbox. Select one face-up Katakuri monster on the field. It gains 500 attack and 1500 defense until the end phase. Boo! Katakuri Anatomy. Each time a Katakuri monster's battle position is changed, place one Katakuri counter on this card, max 2. You can set this card from field to graveyard. Draw one card for each Katakuri counter on this card. Boo! I mean, drawing 2 cards isn't bad, but boo! Scrap Lube. Select one scrap monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster from your graveyard, and its effects are negated. When this card is removed from the field, blah 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 blah, you cannot conduct your battle phase this turn you activate this effect. Boo! Stardust is at... How? Stardust Dragon? Why? Why is Stardust Dragon part of the scrap? That's weird. What Castle? Why does that remind me of Toon World? Any monster that acts a watt monster loses 1,000 act after damage calculation. I mean, that makes watts pretty interesting, but at the same time, you know, that's just meh. Here's a weaker person to call it haunted. Oh, main character ran scrap of stuff. Dude! Why did the main like, why? Scrap seems terrible. What adjustment? Equip only a level 3 or lower character type monster. It gains 800 attack. Also, its effects are negated. Each time it does battle damage, and your opponent draw 1 card. Would be nice if Watts didn't suck. It seems like any time they try to make the main character's deck an actual card game, it seems to always suck, I feel. It feels like it always kind of sucks, like the E-Heroes. They're not really... E-Heroes are gone now. I just realized that. The E-Hero era is just gone. Good. Barkians, bark! Activate only if you control the face of Naturia monster. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards this turn. Scary! That's actually very scary. It's still, I mean, I can understand from getting support. Neo Drake's main. Select one face up the Naturia monster you control. Its half becomes 3,000. Its half becomes 3,000. You buy. You buy. And it's effects on the game until the end phase. A main character had his headliner banned. I wonder who that was. Honest is way better. Honest? What do you mean honest? Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Add 1 Ice Barrier monster from your deck in your hand. Eh? Eh? Why is the art different? Why is the art different? I don't get why the art's different. That's weird. That is very weird. Mirror of the Ice Barrier. During this turn, each time a card is banished from your hand, field, and or graveyard, by your opponent's activated monster effect, apply to the following effects based on where cards were banished from. Hand! Banish up 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. Yikes! That is scary. Field! Banish up 2 cards your opponent controls. Graveyard! Banish up 2 cards from the graveyard. That's a scary card. That is a very scary card. This one got erratic like a week after. What? Me no understand. Middle left? What do you mean middle left? What are all these? What are links? What? Nani? Are we doing like Hetra Master BS here? Where's its defense? There's no defense? If your opponent negates your monster's effect with effect dealer, you can change Book of the Moon on your... Interesting. Oh. That's weird. Once while face up on the field, you can target monsters off the field and break your up another monster coding. So up to like 4 max. Return up the hand. If monster gets card is destroyed, you can special summon one side. Oh. You can just special summon this guy from your hand. Oh. That sounds kind of disgusting, honestly. Give me a second, if you will. Just a second. One second. So, hey, I'm gonna spoil this because, I mean, you know, it probably doesn't matter. You remember Prism Cross? Do you remember Prism Cross at all? It's about to have a big ol' update soon, right? Can you guess who is gonna be put into the game? That game getting heavy banned? What do you mean getting heavy banned? Oh, are you talking about because of the music? You're talking about the copyrighted music, right? Yeah, so they're gonna be releasing Crystal, and they're releasing Gilgamesh. Which Gilgamesh? I don't know which Gilgamesh. I think 2 Gilgameshes are coming. Maybe just 1 Gilgamesh. I don't know. Kawaki Ring. I see FF Gilgamesh and I see Fake Gilgamesh. I don't know which Gilgamesh is gonna be actually in. It might be both Gilgameshes. It might just be Fake Gilgamesh. Hard to say. Probably Fake. Okay, 1 iron core in your hand and select 1 face-up monster on the field. Destroy that monster and both players take 1,000 damage. I still don't like Kawaki. I don't like the Kawakis. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Dark World Shackles. The equipped monster cannot hack. Also, its hacking defense becomes 100. Oh my god! During each of your standby phase, inflict 500 damage to the controller of the equipped card. Or equipped monster. Oh my god! That is a brutal card, honestly. That feels really brutal. I mean, the burn doesn't really matter because, it's so easy to just, you know, sacrifice monsters that the burn doesn't really matter. But making them become like 100 attack defense and unequal to attack, that's pretty disgusting. It seems pretty disgusting. It's bad? Is it really? Acts of fools. The equipped monster gains 1,000 attack, also effects are negative. Once per turn, during your standby phase, inflict 500 damage to the controller of the equipped monster. So this is just a worse Acts of Despair. Why would you use this over Acts of Despair? Like, Acts of Despair is just better. This is just... It's just worse. It's literally just worse. Curse Bill. Axe got limited. I mean, Axe was really good. When the equipped monster is destroyed, and this card is sent to the graveyard, inflict damage to the player who controls the equipped monster, equal to the monster's original defense. I mean, this has utility, but at the same time, I don't know how useful this would actually be. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't know how useful this actually would be. Get actually? Haha. Ha 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 ha. Hokuso of Ghost Destroy. It can be, yeah, I mean, it can be. I mean, equipped cards can be used throughout the opponent since, like, game 1. When the equip monster inflicts battle damage on your opponent, you can select up to 2 monsters in your opponent's graveyard and remove them from play. Scary! That's kind of very scary. That's not terrible, honestly. It's not terrible. Heat Wave! Haha! Remember Cold Wave, guys? Remember Cold Wave? Now we have Heat Wave. At the start of your main phase 1, now your player can normally special summon effect monsters until your next draw phase. Scary! Very scary. Oh, that's why they censored it. They're like, no, we're not gonna put this here. We're not gonna show it, you know, dying. We're not gonna show it dying. I mean, Cold Wave is, you know... Cold Wave's always been busted. So, it seems like it might be both hate. Because apparently, people are talking about how he's using stuff from Yugioh as well. So I think we got both Gilgameshes. And you know what that means, hate? You know what that means? We got both Gilgameshes, we got Crystal. In a game when we have Dimitri. In a game where we have Dimitri. Think about that. We have both Gilgameshes, and we have Dimitri. That sounds a little scary, don't you think? Which Gil? You mean multi-arm Gil, or King of Heroes Gil? Or both? Why not both? And Lord knows what they're gonna do to Crystal. I mean, to be fair, they had to do, like, joke stuff who were, like, delicious. So, I mean, you know, like Yugioh. Yugioh became a cup of noodles. Yugioh became a cup of noodles for his. So sometimes they just do silly stuff like that. White Elephant's Gift. Send one face-up non-effect monster you control to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. It's not terrible. Yeah, Crystal is already a T. Not terrible. Gate 2 sealed. Select one face-up defense monster you control. Its defense becomes double its original defense. Yikes! That could be very scary. That could be absolutely scary. Depending on the monster. Oh, God. The thing is how many, it has to be face up. So, you know. The odds of this actually happening is probably very low. Are we almost done with the set? Yes. Red screen. Your opponent's monster cannot declare a act. During each of your end phases, you must pay 1,000 life points. This is not optional. Orcus card is destroyed. You can target one level 1 tuner monster in your graveyard. Destroy this target, and if you do, special summon that target. Red Dragon Art Speed must be on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Okay, that doesn't seem that great, I'll be honest. I mean, preventing your opponent from hacking actually is really good. I forgot about that. That's actually really damn good. But you also need Red Dragon Art Speed out in order... Well, do you need Red Dragon Art Speed for the higher card? If you need to be a higher card, then that's a little bit, Blackback. Yeah, I'm a little bit iffy if you need a specific monster like that. During your turn, target one Blackwing monster with 2,000 or less act in your graveyard. Special summon that target. You cannot normal summon a set during the turn you activate this card. So, you just do your normal summon set, and then you special summon after you do all of that stuff. Like, that's not really stopping you from, you know, using this card later on after you do all your normal summons. Like, it's just a free extra summon. This is literally just a free extra summon for Blackwings. Yeah, you can do it on your opponent's turn, which, I mean, you're not doing a normal summon set on your opponent's turn anyway. Yeah, so it's like, it's not stopping anything. Defenders, intersect. Oh wow, I remember both those guys. Activate only during the battle phase. Defense monsters your opponent controls are changed. Okay, so if their effects are negated. That might be nice. I'm not entirely sure. At the same time, I don't know. It might be good. Might be good. Gravity collapse. When your opponent would summon a monster, select one face-up synchro monster you control. Send one face-up synchro monster you control to the graveyard, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. And your opponent cannot summon the monster until the end of the turn. That could be kinda devastating, not gonna lie. That can be kinda devastating. But you do have to sacrifice a synchro to do it. So, I mean, preventing your opponent from summoning for a higher turn is kinda good, though. Blackwing! Movie Trap. When this set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, while you control a base of Blackwing, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent and draw a card. Damn, dude! That's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. I like that card. I do like that card. Man, Blackwing gets some pretty good stuff. I kinda like Blackwing. Star Siphon. When a synchro monster is special summoned, target one of them, special summon one Siphon token. Its level becomes that monster's current level, that monster's level becomes 1. You can use this on your opponent's synchro monster. Ew, that makes it kinda disgusting. I mean, you gotta keep this thing alive if you want to synchro summon, but like, yikes! That's kinda disgusting. If you can keep the Siphon token alive, anyway. Half counter. During damage calculation, if a monster you control is being attacked, target that attacking monster, that monster you control. If a monster you control is being attacked, target that monster you control, that target gains attack equal to half the original attack of the attacking monster at the end of this turn. It's just to say it stops working after it dies. That's pretty disgusting, yeah. I mean, the problem is, like, Mirror Force is kinda slow, isn't it? Like, Mirror Force is just slow nowadays. I mean, Mirror Force is still damn good, don't get me wrong. Mirror Force is always, like, a busted-ass card, but, like, it's very easy to stop traps, right? Or just negate effects of traps. This one is not bad. Katakuri Trick House. Activate only when the battle consists of the face of Karakuri monster you control as king. Select one card to field and destroy it. Meh. And you're gonna commit. Yeah. It's kinda like they snowballed a little too hard on the cards, I feel. Yeah, they snowballed too hard. Karakuri Clock. Activate only when a face-up defense Karakuri monster selected as an attack target. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Not bad for a Karakuri deck, but you're running a Karakuri deck. What? All they did was change the paint from a bomb to a ball. Okay. Why? Scrap class. Activate only when a scrap monster you control is destroyed said graveyard. Destroy all face-up spell traps on the field. That's really damn good for a scrap deck. But scrap skill feels kinda not very good to me at the moment. Watt Keeper. Select one level 4 lower Watt monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster from the graveyard. Destroy it during the end phase. Meh. The best way to use Mirror Force now is Marco Cosmos and Mirror Force. And Stereo's Fame. Activate only if you control face-up Nexuria monster and have at least one card in your hand. Negate the activation of the opponent's spell trap and destroy it. And send one card from your hand to the graveyard. It's okay. It's just okay, really. That's all it is. Man, his emptiness. It's because Yugioh's got two really old Hawaii rules. That's pretty sad, honestly. Banned? Completely banned? Now your player can special summon monsters. If a card is set from the field, or the field in your graveyard, destroy this card. Given how many things just outright, just get special summoned, yeah. I can see why that got censored a little. Is that supposed to be a dude or a lady? Different dimension ground. This turn, any monster sent to graveyard is banished instead. Oh no! They lowered the skirt a little bit. Really? Really? That was worth censoring? That's worth censoring? Just, oh, we gotta move this down just a little bit. And he's been. Cannot be special summoned. Now your player can special summon. Oh god. I think I remember this. Yeah, we saw this guy earlier. Or this lady. That's a damn good card. Who's Sneaky Warrior Lady? Oh, you're talking about this lady here? And something else was good. Penciler's dead because the monster took extra dead. Oh god. Like, there's some pretty devastating stuff over here, not gonna lie. Power Sink Stone. You can only use one of these in Genesis. Each time a monster's effect is activated, place one spell stone counter on this card. When that effect resolves, that's 2. While this card has 2 spell stone counters, neither player can activate the effects of face-up monsters off the field. Also, the effects of face-up monsters off the field are negated. Scary! Once per turn during the end phase, if this card has any spellstone counters, remove them. That's Dark Guy Grepper. Ah. It seems like it could be very scary. It seems like it could be very, very scary. Tyrant's Temper. Oh hey, it's that guy. Trick me one monster and activate this card. All face-up monsters off the field that you own are unaffected by a trap card. Scary! Scary! That's kinda dumb! Oh god! That's kinda dumb! Just be like, yep! Trap card still affect you. Bad guy Skull Serpent, you're being sacrificed. That's kinda disgusting. Dark Ball, or Dark Trap Hole. When your opponent summons 2 or more face-up monsters at the same time, send those monsters to the graveyard, and send all monsters in your opponent's hand to get to the graveyard and have the same name as the monsters sent to the graveyard like this effect. That's kinda disgusting, not gonna lie. That's a little bit disgusting. You shall fall into the... They really like trap holes. They really like trap holes. It's funny that trap hole has persisted in the series since day 1. It has never gone away. Skullmeister. 1700, 400, 4 stars, Dark Feet. When a card is activated in your opponent's graveyard, you get sent this card from your hand to the graveyard and negate that effect. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. It's okay. It's just okay. Hey, mouse, why'd you stop working? Drool and Lockberg. We talked about this guy before. This lady? I think that's a lady. If a card is added from the main deck in your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, you can set this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, cards cannot be added from either player's main deck to hand. Mume Bird! Yes, Mume, you are correct. You can search Trap Hole normal cards with the help of Trap Trips. Mermelio, a deck that supports Trap Holes is not out yet. Wow. This is literally just Mume, 0/0 1-star wind spellcaster. Although Mume would be a warrior, I think, or beast warrior. This is kind of a very good card. It's the start of an archetype that you hate. Yeah, I can understand that. This is kind of disgusting. What? What's with the alternate art? I mean, it's not bad alternate art, but why 2 different arts? Huh. The little sister, oh boy, little sister, Spellstone Sorcerer Karug. 800, 1903 stars light spellcaster. Once per turn, when another monster card's effect is activated while there is no Spellstone counter on this card, place 1 Spellstone counter on this card, max 1. This card gains 300 defense for each Spellstone counter on it. Once per turn, you can remove 1 Spellstone counter from your side of the field and select 1 card in your opponent's graveyard and remove that card from... That's a lot of stuff. Ash Blossom, Enjoy a Spring. When a card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, you can discard this card and negate its effect. And a card from Get the hands for someone from Get to send a card from Get the graveyard. You can only use it once per turn. And you can only use 2 of these. You can only use 2 of these. Yeah, you're not ever playing it, it's just staying in your hand. And it has, like, multiple, like, different arts. Huh. Scrap Mind Reader! 001 star Earth Machine Earner. Once per turn, while this card's in your graveyard during your main phase 2, you can select one face-up scrap monster you control is up this guy. Destroy that monster and summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, remove this card from play when it's removed from field. And then yada yada. Escapable and modern? I can understand why. Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Gravekeeper is still a thing? 1215 stars Dark Spellcaster. If this card you control is set in your graveyard, add one Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. Okay. That's not bad. That's honestly pretty good for a Gravekeeper. Side Blocker. Once per turn, you can declare one card name. Cards with that name and their effects cannot be used until the end of your opponent's next turn. This is like a 61 is on. I just saw guys like, what? Why is it 61? 1200, 304 stars, one psychic. Bro, this could be disgusting if you get 3 of these out. Be like, I know what's in your hand. No, no, and no. You can see with Gravekeepers, a search Gravekeeper Spy off of a recruiter effect in one game that you still have lost. I have not played the game since E-Heroes first showed up. And I think that was like 2006 that E-Heroes showed up. Like, it was a very long time ago. That card's okay. Kawaki Wall. 1204 stars Earth Rock. Yada yada yada. When your opponent activates spell card, you can tribute this card negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Not bad. And this would be good in an Earth Rock deck. Yeah, it's an extra deck card. It really is. This isn't bad for Earth Rock deck. It's not bad. Synchro. 400 stars Earth Machine. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. I don't like, it must get hacked. It must get hacked. You know what this guy reminds me of? It reminds me of the, robots from, Nier Automata. Am I wrong? It kind of reminds me of those robots from Automata. Mischief of a yokai. He's a robot barrel? He is. Each face-up monster on the field loses 2 levels until the end phase. You can remove from play this card from the graveyard. Select one face-up monster and reduce its level by 1 until the end phase. This effect cannot be activated to earn this card sent to the graveyard. That sounds like it's just there to mess with synchros. That's all it's there for. Is it good? It might be good. It might be very good. You use it on your opponent's turn and be like, no! All of your monsters lose 2 levels. It might be good for that. But other than that, that's like the only thing. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Karakuni Spiker. 400, 502 stars Earth Machine. If this card hacks a dark monster, destroy the hacked target after damage calculation. I feel like I saw this guy in like an early set. It feels like it's an update of that monster. I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, it's a pack filler. Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier. 2,005 stars Water Machine. It was in one of the really old games. Ah. If this card gets tribute summoned, special summon one Ice Coffin Hoken. One counts an act 0 defense. An act in your opponent's field. This Hoken cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. That's just gunking up one of your opponent's slots, which is kinda good, honestly. It's not bad. Ally Salvo. 400, 300. Excuse me. 400, 300 2-star Dark Machine. When this card is destroyed by battle with a light monster sent to the graveyard, select 2 cards off the field and destroy them. This is like a side deck material. You run this in a side deck if you know your opponent uses a whole bunch of light monsters. Ally of Justice, 1,000 Arms! 1700 Serious defense, 4-star Dark Machine. This card can attack all face-up light monsters your opponent controls once each. If this card battles a non-light monster, destroy this card before damage calculation. Again, it's another one of those side pack, or side deck. It's like, oh, you run a complete light deck? I will run this card and beat the living crap out of you. That's what that makes me think of. Ally of Justice, Unknown Crusher. 1200, 800, 3-star Dark Machine. When this card battles a light monster, remove that monster for play after damage calculation. Meh, not really that great. Units Ally Dura Dark. 1800, 204 stars Dark Machine. Once per turn, you can target one half monster your opponent controls with the same attribute as this card. Destroy that target. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. You basically run this in a dark deck against dark monsters. I mean, this isn't bad. It's just a side deck material, honestly. I mean, 1800 attack's not bad, but you're probably going to be running better stuff instead of, Dark Mega Man here. The Fabled Ruby Ruga. 1100, 800, 4-star Light Beast Uno. They end up making a Dark Honest. A Dark Honest? I don't remember Honest. When this face-up card you control is selected as an attack target, you can destroy one Fabled monster and negate the attack. What? Okay. I mean, it is a 4-star tuner, so that is pretty good. It's element theme, and really not meant to be played together. Yeah. So you're basically use this in like a light deck, or a beast deck. But like, what do you mean fabled? How many fabled monsters are there? Look at all these fabled monsters. Oh. I see. Interesting. I guess we haven't ran into Fabled yet. Now, I don't think we've actually ran into Fabled monsters yet, right? Light Fiend and Beast monsters. Yeah, I don't think we've seen them yet. What? Basically make your take you through a bit like, what? Dragoon Knight, Gashra Yana. 1912. Oh, is this just freaking, Slifer? This is just Slifer, isn't it? 1900, 6 stars Wind Synchro Dragon. A Dragon Tuner and a non-Tuner Winged Beast monster. I had to go through. Oh! Oh! Yikes! When this card is Synchro Summon, you can target one level 3 Lord Dragon Dragoon E monster in your graveyard. Equip that target with this card. Once per turn, you can send one equip card with this card to the graveyard. Don't put this card to act at the end of this turn. Yikes! Yeah, it does kind of look like Slifer. Yay, Durg! 2400, 800, 6 stars, 1 dragon. 1 dragon Hooner and one or more non-Hooner wing beast. Once per turn, you can add 1 level 4 Lord Dragon or wing beast monster from your deck. Yeah, you can discard 1 dragon or wing beast monster. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. That's not bad. It lets you cycle dragons from your dragon or wing beast. And honestly, in a dragon deck or a wing beast deck, you would probably use this more in a dragon deck than a wing beast deck. But you're basically running dragon and wing beast together for this guy. Zenith's ally, Absol. Are you a Mega Man guy? 2600, 2000, 8 stars, Dark Machine Synchro. A Zenith's Hooner and one or more non-Hooner. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card that target 1 level 4 lower machine monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, and if you do, its attack becomes double at the end of this turn. It cannot act your opponent directly, also banish it during your end phase. That's kinda disgusting. It gives you limit her removal on that monster. That's kinda disgusting. Alright, so Starstrike Blast actually gives us some pretty interesting stuff. Not gonna lie. Let me go ahead and put this up here. Starstrike Blast. That's some pretty interesting stuff in this set. And we're getting some stuff showing up now, like the Naturia and the start of what was its name? Droll and Lock, I think it was. And we got more Scrap, Carcuries, whatever. Droll and Lockberg, I think it was. Yeah, Droll and Lock, yeah. So let's take a quick look at the next set. We're not going to do it today. Storm of Ragnarok. What do we have here? Vortex the Whirlwind. Okay, that's the super rare. More Black Wings. I see Nordic Beast. That seems like it's gonna be, oh, we're doing the Norse stuff here. Legendary Samurai is showing up now. More Karakuri, more Scrap, more Watts. Symphonic Warrior seems like they're showing up. Ooh. This looks like it's gonna be interesting. This looks like it's going to be very interesting. I'm kind of interested in this because I do like Norse-related stuff. I see... Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, it's here. It's here. The idiot is here. Hourglass of... Guys, is this who I think it is? Really? 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 That is such an ancient card. That is such an ancient card. So that's it for today. I could theoretically do it, but we've already been doing this for an hour and a half. Yeah. Maxi, yeah. So we're almost halfway done with all of this. Almost. But you know there's going to be new stuff showing up by the time I get down here. So we will see. I kind of want to do a second set. Should I do 2 sets or should I only do 1 set per stream? What do you guys think? What do you think? Because it takes like an hour, hour and a half to do one set. Nothing really going on. Let me see if anyone is streaming. Give me a second. I want to see if Iris or Gay are doing anything. I'm also checking around other places. Give me a second. Give me just a second. I'm going to check a couple things out. We go over here. We can go over here. Alright, reply that. Now let me go check over here. Is anyone doing anything? Let's see. Anything happening? I'm not seeing Iris or a Bay stream. I'm not seeing anything from either one of them. I'm not seeing anything from either one of them. You want me to go on? I was thinking of trying to do some of the impossible spell card stuff on stream too, but you know. Alright, let's do Storm of Ragnarok, I guess. We'll do Storm of Ragnarok. I'll probably go a little bit faster. Vortex Whirlwind. 2100, 705 stars Wing Beast Synchro. Hooner and a non-Hooner Wing Beast. When this card is destroyed for battle sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 and lower Wing Beast type monster from your deck. I mean, you know, that doesn't seem that great. It's okay, but like, it does seem worth using over other Synchro monsters. Cosmic Compass. 100, 300, 1 star Earth Machine. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon a number of compass tokens up to the number of monsters your opponent control. Oh! That could be kinda really, really good, honestly. That has the potential to be really good. And it lets you, you know, it's not great. You can use it for tribute summons. Like, you can use it for tribute him for other things and whatnot. It doesn't say you can't do that. I mean, yeah, like, 0-0 is not really good, but, you know. I feel like it could have uses. Doppel Warrior. 800, 800, 2 stars Warrior Guard. Yeah, when it's normal summon. When the monster is special summoned from your graveyard, except during the game itself, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can special summon 2 Doppel tokens in a hack. I mean, it's taking up 2 slots. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me guess, it had a gun? Okay, I don't know why it's recolored. That's weird. You can't tribute this. Oh, God. No, I mean for like card effects. You can with card effects. This card, I don't know how I feel about this guy. I don't know how I feel about this guy. Stardust Phantom. 0-0 1-star light spellcaster. That's a lot of hex. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, and sent to your graveyard, you can select 1 Stardust Dragon in your graveyard, special summon it in defense. Oh. Okay, just here. Here is a Stardust Dragon. You can remove the play this card in graveyard. Select one's face up. Dragon type synchro monster you control. Once per turn, that synchro monster cannot be destroyed by battle. For each time you select this apply, it loses 800 active defense at the end of the damage step. Here's Stardust Dragon! I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. What's Stardust Dragon's defense? 2,000. Yeah, you can get Soon Scar. Yeah. Geeky Sprite! That's goofy. 101 star Light Fairy Hero. You can special summon this card from your hand by fantasy one face-up monster you control. If you summon this way, during your next standby phase, return to ban this monster to the field. I mean, okay. Sir, I guess. Sir, I guess. Is it really that great? I don't know. But it is a tuner. It lets you get tuners out. So it might be useful that way. Hot Runner. And up 804 stars Wind Machine Tuner. All face-up synchro monsters you control gain 600 attack. Meh, not really that great. Barrier Resonator. 801 star Light Fiend Tuner. You can set this card from your hand graveyard to target one tuner you control. This turn, you cannot be destroyed with battle. Also, you ain't no battle damage from attacks involved in it. That's not terrible if you want to make sure that your tuner stays alive. And this guy's a tuner too, so I mean, could be okay. It's like a Karibo. Yes, Karibo mixed in with like negate attack, kinda. Blackwing Bordeus Gasar. 1,300, 905 stars Dark Wing Beast. During your main phase 1, you can banish this card from graveyard and target one Blackwing monster you control. If that monster attacks this turn, you take no battle damage from that attack. It is not destroyed with battle, also destroyed the opponent's monster at battle after damage calculation. So you use this on a weak Blackwing, and you attack something that's very strong, and you take no damage, and it doesn't die, and your opponent's monster will die. That's not bad at all. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good Blackwing. For a Hailwind. 1,805 stars Darkwing Beast. If two more face-up Blackwing monsters you control will destroy this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is set in the graveyard as a synchro material, gain 6 something life points. Not really that great, I feel. It's better for synchros, but like, it's not really that great, I feel. Kalamaga Haze. 1,804 stars Darkwing Beast. Yeah, it might as well not be fair. During your opponent's battle phase, if you control no monsters, you can banish this card from graveyard. Target one synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, banish it at the end of the battle phase. I mean, it's a quick emergency button card. It's not really that great though, I feel. It's not really that great. Ungrister, a Nordic Beast. 1,803 stars Earth Beast. If this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, special summon 2 Nordic Beast tokens. Okay. I mean, it gives you, like, bodies off the field. Gold Defacts of a Nordic Beast. 1,804 stars Light Beast Tuner. If your opponent controls a single monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. I mean, if they have a synchro monster out, this guy's probably not going to do much, but he might help you with, blocking an attack or getting a synchro out on your turn. Garmer of the Nordic Beast. I know about you, Mr. Wolfman. 894 stars Dark Beast. If this card battles a level 4 or lower monster after damage calculation, you can return that monster to the hand. It doesn't really seem that great, in all honesty. Hangen Juster of the Nordic Beast. 800 and 1100 4-stars Earth Beast. When the monster you control is destroyed from power sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, when the defense card is changed to a hack, face up a hack, you can special summon one Nordic Beast monster from your deck to defend. Except this guy. I mean, it doesn't really seem that great, in all honesty. It seems really hard to pull off. The Joseph of the Nordic Alpha. 1400, 1200, 4-stars Light Spellcaster. When this card is normal summon, you can target one face-up monster you control. This card special summon one Nordic monster from your hand with a level less than or equal face-up monster's level. Not bad. It's not terrible, honestly. Svartalf of the Nordic Alpha. 1400, 1600, 5-stars Dark Spellcaster Tuner. When this card's normal summon, you can target one Nordic monster in your graveyard at that target in your hand. Not really that great, I feel. Not really that great unless you can see him out, which I think you can see him out. But you gotta normal summon him to this effect, which that's not really that great. The Berg of the Nordic Alpha. 1,000, 1,000. 100, 1,001-star Earth Warrior. After you normal summon this card, you can normal summon one Nordic monster from your main phase this turn. In addition, in your normal summon set, you only gain this effect once per turn. This face-up card off the field is sent to the graveyard. Target one Nordic relic card in your graveyard and add that target in your hand. I will have to see what those are. Valkyrie of the Nordic Ascendant. Well, you're kinda cute. 400, 800, 2-stars Light Fairy Tuner. This card is not treated as a Valkyrie card. When this card is normal summon, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no other monster, you can banish 2 Nordic monsters from your hand. Special summon 2 on Harrier tokens, 1,000, 1,000 to defend. Come to me, my Nova on Harrier. We're gonna fight and you're gonna die. It doesn't really seem that good, really. Mimir of the Nordic Ascendant. Set subject, why do they all seem very weak? Set subject 0, 2-stars Dark Fairy. Once per turn at the start of your scale 5 phase, if you control a Nordic monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell from your hand to the graveyard to summon this card. I don't know, the Nordics aren't really making me feel good. Here of the Nordic Champion. 2,000, 4-stars Light Warrior. Your opponent's monsters cannot target Nordic monsters for an act except this person. If there is no other Nordic monster on the field, destroy this card. I mean, if you're running a Nordic deck, you're probably going to have Nordic monsters out. And this makes this card pretty good for them. Legendary 6 Samurai Kisan. 1,800, 500, 4-stars Earth Warrior. So, the 6 Samurais got updated, I see. You can control a 6 Samurai monster with a different name. You can special summon this card from your hand. While you control 2 or more other 6 Samurai monsters, this card gains 300 attack defense. Scary! And it gets the 6 Samurai bonuses, too. It's still, I can understand. And this see. 1,700, 700, 4-stars Light Warrior. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish 2 6 Samurai monsters from your graveyard and target one face-up monster on the field. Return that target at the hand. I don't know how I feel about that. You must control face-up 6 Samurai. Yeah, okay. While you control 2 more face-up same. Yeah, okay. It gains 500 active defense. I don't think that first effect's really that great, honestly. I don't think that first effect's really super great. But it's still good otherwise. Kageki! Hey, it's Gilgamesh! 200, 2,000 3-stars Wind Warrior. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon one of the 4 lower 6 Samurai monster from your hand. While you control a 6 Samurai monster with a different name, this card gains 15 of your attack. Not bad! That's pretty good, honestly. Sinai. 1503 stars Water Warrior. If you control Misuho, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is off the field, if this card off the field is tributed, target a 6 samurai monster in your graveyard, except this guy, and add it in your hand. Very good. Very good. Misuho. 1,003 stars Fire Warrior. If you control Sinai, you can special summon this card. I see a bunch of special summonings happening. Once per turn, you tribute another face-up samurai monster, then target one card off the field and destroy that target. Not bad at all. Kagemusa of the 6 Samurai. 400, 2 stars Earth Warrior Tuner. During either player's turn, when it's sacking one face-up 6 Samurai monster you control is hit by a spell, trap, or card effect that could have hit this card, you can activate this effect, and it now targets this card. Okay? Don't know how good it actually is. Cian Squire. Reminds me of Noramaru. 300, 701 star Earth Warrior Tuner. During damage calculation in either player's turn, if a 6 samurai monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand. Graveyard, that monster cannot be destroyed for battle this turn. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Saison. 600, 1,804 stars Earth Machine Tuner. Blah 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 blah. When take battle damage from battle, evoke this card. All face-up Karakuri monsters you control gain 800 attack, defense, heal, and phase. While it's in face-up attack, it cannot be destroyed by battle. In fact, it sucks. It sucks. You're terrible. Quick. 1,700, 4 stars Earth Machine. Blah 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 blah. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard. Select one of the 4 Lord Karakuri monster in your graveyard and special summon it face up defend. That's nice. That's a good effect. Who got it's Karakuri? Scrap Worm. That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Worms are weird and scary creatures. I don't know what it is about worms, but they are kind of scary. 500, 102 stars Earth Machine Tuner, or Insect Tuner. This card can act directly. If this card acts, it is destroyed at the end of the battle phase. If it is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card sent to the graveyard, yeah, they're still bad, but like, worms as a species, they're really weird and scary creatures. Scrap Sark. 2100 0 defense, 4 stars Earth Fist. When the effect monster's effective spell trap card is activated, destroy the face-up card off the field. If it's blah blah blah, blah blah blah, this is a terrible card. What? Barracks. What the hell is a barracks? 300 3 stars Light Thunder Tuner. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct act, discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. In fact, you're never going to get this effect off. Terrible. What more? 103 stars Light Thunder. This card can act twice during each battle phase. If this card acts face down defense monster, you can destroy that monster immediately with this card's effect without confronting face up or applying damage calculation. That's very nice to get rid of face down monsters. In fact, it's a lot. Symphonic Warrior bases. They're all going to be instruments. 600, 401 stars Winged Machine Tuner. Once per turn, you can select one face-up Symphonic Warrior monster on the field. Increase its level by the number of cards in your hand. This increase lasts in end phase. You can remove by playing this card from your graveyard and select one face-up Symphonic Warrior monster you control and increase its level by the number of cards in your hand. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Also, if Musician... They should have had Musician King be the boss of these guys. Symphonic Warrior Drums. 700, 2 stars Winged Machine Tuner. Once per turn, you declare You can declare one attribute and select one face-up symbolic warrior monster on the field. That monster becomes that attribute. You can declare one attribute and remove from play this card from graveyard. Select one. Yeah, okay. I see what they're doing. I see their idea. Piano! Goofy. 913 stars, Wayne Machine, Hooner. Blah, blah, blah. Declare one monster. It does that. Yeah. I see what they're doing. It's not really that interesting. Yugioh Saliona. 2,805 stars, Water Reptile. Your opponent cannot select this card as an attack target while they control any spell trap. During battle between this attacking card and the defense, it does a fairy meteor cross. Wow, that's actually kind of disgusting. That's kind of a disgusting monster. Yikes. Yaksa. 1,904 stars, Water Fairy Spirit. Spirits are still a thing? Yeah, it's the normal spirit. You can target one spell trap card your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. Not really that good. It kind of sucks for a spirit. Or Lord of Aesir. 3,500, 2,800 Hen Stars, Earth Beast Warrior, Synchro Beast Warrior. Huh. One Nordic Beast Hooner and Hoon or more non-Hooners. Once per turn, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls at the end of this turn. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this face-up card you control was destroyed by your opponent's card to send to the graveyard this turn, you can banish a North Beast monster. North Beast Hooner from your graveyard to summon this card. Once summoned this way, you can inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Scary! Bro, 4 does not die. 4 just constantly comes back. So this is the end game of the Nordic Beast. You get 4 out, and 4 just beats the living crap out of you. Sounds like 4. I'm scared to know what the others do. Loki, Lord of the Aesir. 3,303,000 Hen Stars Dark Spellcaster Synchro. You need Nordic Alfar. And then, yep, okay. Once per turn, when your opponent activates the spell trap during your battle phase, you can negate the activation if you destroy it. Nope, you don't get to do that. Once per turn during the end phase, if the face-up card you control was destroyed by your opponent's card sent to the graveyard this turn, you can banish, and then you can just get this guy back. He also just comes back. When summoned this way, you can target one trap in your graveyard, add that target in your hand. Okay. Just, here's traps in my hand all day long. Honestly, I feel like 4's better. Odin, Father of the Aesir. 4,3,500 Hen Stars Light Fairy Synchro. You need a Nordic Ascendant and 2 or more non-Hooner. Once per turn, you can make this card be unaffected by spell traps until the end of the turn. Once per turn, during this end phase, if this face-up card you destroy was destroyed by your opponent's card to send into grave for this turn, you can break him back that way, and then when he's summoned, you draw one back. Yeah, they're lore accurate. Ogun is scary. Ogun's just like, oh, once per turn, I am unaffected. Like, okay, I am unaffected once per turn. He's just unaffected. Why not just make him just unaffected? Why make it once per turn? How is that stopping it? Bro, Ogun is kind of dumb. It's just like, aha, you do not affect me. I hack you, and you won't die. I double my hack. I use Fairy Meteor Cross. You have a face-down monster? I hack it. It will die. Yes. You will die. CN. 2,514 5 stars Dark Warrior Synchro. Get your 7, 8, 9 Gods cards. Yeah. Nords, you remember being mid? Yeah, it seems like it's hard to use them because the other Nordics are just weak in attack. 1 Warrior Hooner and 1 or more non-Hooner Samurai. Once per turn, when your opponent activates spell trap, you can negate the activation if you do destroy. See, they just like so many cards are just like, oh, you activate a spell trap. Nope, I negate it. If this card off the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another samurai monster you control instead. It does seem pretty good. It does seem pretty good. Tornado! 2800, 1700, 8 stars Earth Machine. Synchro. 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner machine monsters. When this card is synchro summon, you can special summon 1 Karakuri monster from your deck. Once per turn with the battle consistent of face-up Karakuri monster you control changes and remains face-up, draw 1 card. Not bad for Karakuri, but you're running Karakuri. Apologies if I'm going fast. I hope that's not making it hard to understand what I'm saying. It's not, is it? I'm not making it impossible for you guys to understand what I'm saying, am I? Atomic Scrap Dragon. 3200, 2400, 10 stars Earth Dragon Synchro. 1 Scrap Tuner and 2 or more non-tuner. Once per turn, you can select 1 card you control and up to 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard. Destroy your selected card and return to opponent's cards you selected deck. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, is set to the graveyard. Select 1 non-synchro scrap monster in your graveyard and special summon it. I'm trying to figure out why you would want to send... Oh, wait. It just says 3 cards. You can just gunk up their deck, I guess. What Hydra? 1500, 1500, 7 stars Light Bunker Synchro. A What Tuner and 1 or more non-tuner bunker. This card can attack your opponent directly. When this card inflicts battle damage in your opponent's right direct act, choose 1 card in your deck and remove it for play. Add that card in your hand during your second standby phase after activating this effect. Too bad! What suck? Nordic Relic Drop Near. Equip only to an AC or Nordic monster. It gains 800 attack. If the face-up card off the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Nordic Relic card from your deck to your hand. So you just cycle stuff. Got it. Not bad. And then got her Gamarung. Target 1 AC monster you control. Give control of that monster to your opponent. During your opponent's next end phase, destroy that monster, and you just banish all cards your opponent controls. That's mean. That's mean. Of course, you have... Actually, that's probably not as good, because you're giving them your monster, and that's allowing them to, use that monster for their own stuff. Might not be that good. March towards Ragnarok. Target 1 AC monster you control. Until the end of its turn, its effect or negate it. Also, that face-up monster is unaffected by the effects of own spells trap. Meh! Doesn't really seem that great. Seeing Smokesnit Signal. Almost said something else. Add 1 level 3 or level 6 samurai monster from your deck to your hand. Not bad at all. That's pretty damn good. Starstrike Triple Impact. If you control 3 or more face-up samurai monsters, you can activate 1 of these effects. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all face-up spell traps your opponent controls. Destroy all set spell traps your opponent controls. This is a really good card, simply because of how easy it is to get the 6 samurais out. Asceticism of the 6 samurai. Target 1 6 samurai monster you control. Special summon 1 6 samurai monster from your deck with the same attack with a different name, and you destroy it during the end phase of its turn. 6 samurai really do like dying, don't they? They really do like to die. Handful of the 6. Each of the 6 samurai monster's normal special summon, place 1 Procedure counter on this card. Monsters your opponent controls lose 100 after each seal counter on this card. Is this actually good? I mean, you get samurais like crazy, but like, it feels like this is too slow. It feels too slow. Karakuri cast. Select one face-up Karakuri monster you control. Add one level 4 lower Karakuri monster from your hand and change the battle position of the selected monster. I mean, if you're running Karakuri, I don't know what you're doing. Karakuri Gold Dust. Of another card? Activate only during the battle phase. Select two face-up Karakuri monsters in a hat. Change one of the selected monsters to defense. The other gains act equal to the active monster change defense of everything. Don't care, Karakuri is awful. Lock key. Face-up monsters you control can attack your opponent directly this turn. You found what suck? Stardust Simmer. Select one dragon-type synchro monster in your graveyard. Remove from play other monsters in your graveyard, whose whole levels equal to the level of the selected monster and special summon it from the graveyard. Oh my god! They really love Stardust Dragon, don't they? They just love Stardust Dragon and Black Rose Dragon. It's just, here, let's just special summon this one monster indefinitely. It just keeps coming back, over and over. Resonator Engine. Target 2 Resonator monsters in your graveyard. Add one level 4 monster from your deck in your hand and you return those targets in your deck. Meh! I don't even remember what the Resonators did. Hoken Sunday. Well, that's not terrifying at all. They're just eating them. Destroy as many Hokas as you control as possible. They destroy, cards on the field up to the number of tokens destroyed by this effect. Oh! Damn! You use this with Scapegoat and you just destroy stuff. I'm sure Scapegoat is still pretty good, right? Foolish Return. Otherwise, it's just like a side deck card. Target one card in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Oh! They got rid of the coffin. Well, this just looks dumb. It just looks dumb this way. This, I don't know if that's actually any good. Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Oh, it's limited to one ACG. Once per turn, if a wind monster you control returns to the hand, except during the damage step, you can special summon one level 4 and lower wind monster from your deck. That's honestly not bad. Yeah, I understand. They have to do that censorship crap. This honestly isn't that bad for a wind deck. Nylon Matter. Select 3 equipped cards in your graveyard. Return them to the deck and apply one of these effects. Draw one card, or destroy one card your opponent control. That could be interesting. Is it good? I don't know. But it could be interesting. Forbidden Lands. Oh, hi there, lady. Target one face-up monster on the field. Until the end of this turn, that target loses 800 half, was unaffected by the effects of other spells trap. I bet you're a monster. A monster card. Also, what is up with your hand? Your hand is a little bit weird. Terminal World. Is a good head card, yes. Activate only during main phase 1. While this card is on the field, both players skip their main phase 2. Oh, damn. Wow. That could be kind of disgusting, honestly. She's in what? Strike? Hope for escape. If your opponent's life points is at least 1,000 higher than yours, pay 1,000 life points. Draw one card for every 2,000 points difference between your life points and your opponent's. This doesn't seem that great, in all honesty. Zero Force. Activate only when the face-up monster you control is removed from play. The active face-up monsters off the field becomes 0. That has some use, but at the same time, I don't know if that's actually worth putting in the deck. It's like side deck material. Black Boost. Banish 2 face-up Blackwing to the monsters you control. Draw 2 cards. This can have use. I think this could have very good use. Divine Relic, Mizolnir. Force Hammer. Target 1 A0 monster you control. It can make a second actor at each battle phase this turn. That sounds very scary. But it's only 1, so I don't know if that's really good. Solemn Authority. Activate this card by targeting 1 A0 monster you control. It cannot be targeted by other card effects while this card is on the field. Set this card greater during your second standby phase after activation. I mean, this is good for, like, you know, Thor or Odin, but, like, not really that great. Nordic Relic, Brisengamen. Target 1 face-up monster you control and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. The active first target becomes equal to the original active second target until the end of this turn. That sounds like it could be pretty good, depending on what your opponent does. Nordic Relic, Leviathan. Target 1 face-up monster on the field that destroys the monster by battle this turn. Destroy it. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. That's not bad. Is it worth using? Probably not. Nordic Relic, Gungnir. Banish 1 A0 Nordic monster you control. Target 1 card of the field, destroy it. Also during your second end phase after activation, return the monster you banish and activate this card in the field to face up an act. Not bad. It's not bad, but like, I don't know if that's super great. The Golden Apples. When you 8 battle damage while you control no monsters, gain life point equal to battle damage and if you express summon 1 Malice token, it's the active defense of each equal to the amount of life points you gain by this effect. Oh! That can be kinda scary, honestly. We're just gonna take Faunus Apple here. Don't mind us. Ogun's Eye. Once per turn during each player's standby phase, you can target 1 A0 monster you control. Negate effects at the end of this turn if you look at all cards in your opponent's hand, and it's all set cards they control. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. I don't know how good that is, but it might have use in a Nordic deck. Gleipnir, the Feathers of Fenrir. Add 1 Nordic monster from your deck in your hand. Okay, that's a Surge card. Musakani Magahama. When your opponent activates a spell trap card or monster effect that destroys the card while you control a samurai monster, negate the activation if you do destroy it. So it's another one of those negate stuff. You see 50 million of these things at this point. Sion Scheme. If 6 samurai monster you control is destroyed by battle, express summon up to 6 samurai monsters from your hand. Not bad at all. Hoken Stampede. All Hokens in the attack game, attacks in the attack, also cannot be destroyed by a battle. Meh! Doesn't really seem that great, I feel. Sing Sen Hu Replica. I remember this from like, isn't this like, and wait a minute. Select 1 spell trap off the field. It cannot be activated. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response. Wasn't this in an earlier set? I feel like this was in an earlier set. Huh. Tyrant's High Raid. Tribute 2 monsters. Effects of effect monsters that activate the hand door on the field cannot be activated. That's pretty disgusting, honestly. That's really disgusting. Hiki Curse. This is not the Hiki that you're used to. Special summon this card as an effect monster. 1800 after 1000 defense, rock dark, level 4. This card is also still a trap. While this card is an effect monster, if another trap card dies on the monster, mouse and opponent's monster, after damage calculation, destroy that opponent's monster. Weird. Very weird. Hinky Soul. Special summon. It's the opposite of the other guy. While this card is an effect monster for another trap card, you control as a monster that would be destroyed by your opponent's card to set in your graveyard. You can set it, you spell trap card. Oh, damn. That's actually really nice. Vanigas of the Nordic. Cute. 104 stars, Dark Fairy Hooner. For a synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one North Hooner. This card is used as synchro material. All other synchro materials must be Nordic. Once per turn, you can send one North monster from your graveyard. This card's level becomes the level of that monster at the end of the turn. Not bad, not bad. Great for getting your Ogan or 4. Sion's Daredevil. 601,004 stars Earth Warrior. When this card's normal summon, place one with seal counter on it, max 1. This card gains 300 act while it has a seal counter on it. Once per turn, you can target one face-up card of the field that you can place a seal counter on. Remove one seal counter from this card and place it on that target. Okay, not bad. Haifa. 2104 stars Earth Machine. This card must activable. Blah, 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 blah. If this card acts, it is changed to defense at the end of the battle phase. Connect. Not that great. Scrapbreaker. 706 stars Earth Machine. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's like, Fiend Mega Cyber. When this card is special summoned this way, select one face-up scrap monster you control and destroy it. Terrible! Chaos Hunter. 2506, 807 stars Dark Fiend. When your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage step, you discard one card. Special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot ban this card. That's not bad, honestly. That's pretty good. Maxi. Maxi. 502 stars Earth Insect. You can set this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw one card. You can only use this effect of Maxi once per turn. There's a reason why this card is, really, you know, limited or banned. It's a really dumb card. It's really dumb. The Nordic Lights. North monsters of field cannot be destroyed by valves. Oh my god, that's really good for Nordic. If this card off the field is destroyed, destroy all Nordic. Oh. Oh. That makes it a little bit worse. Nordic Relic Megingor. Target one A0 North monster you control. Its active defense becomes double its original active defense and this turn, but it cannot act your opponent directly. I am going to take a quick break. I need to catch my breath. I'm talking a little too fast, but I'm trying to get through these quickly. We're almost done. Starstrike, Thunderblast. Remove one pursuit counter from your side field and activate one of these effects. Target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Target one card your opponent controls, return that target in the hand. It's okay. It's just okay. Cyber Sea. Nani? Oh, it removes the spikes. I like how we're getting Cyber Seal just now. Why are we just now getting this card? Why are we just now getting this card? Why? Why are we just now getting this card? Why? Hey guys. That sure is a name for a card. That sure is a... Oh, okay. That's a name. That sure is a name for a card. Oh my god. Hourglass of Courage. 1104 stars Light Fairy. If the score's normal flip summon, its original active defense or half the evocation of nuts earned. After that, the original active defense or double. Garbage card. Neo Ball. 750, 2 stars Dark Fiend. Pay 2,000 life points and inflict 1,000 damage in your... We are just now getting this card? Really? Okay. Garbage, by the way. Bloodsucker. 1354 stars Dark Zombie. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, suck all cards from the graveyard. Is this an old card as well? Oh, it was part of like a premium pack. I see. Overpowering Eye. Target one salty monster you control with 2,000 or less act. You can act directly this turn. This is probably a premium pack card too, right? Yep, it's a premium pack. I don't know if that's actually any good. Worm Illigan. 2,1805 stars Light Reptile. Each item card is set on your side field, place one worm counter on this card. You can remove 2 worm counters from this card if you select one card your opponent controls to destroy it. Not that good. Worm Jello... Helix... I don't know how to say that. 1,203 stars Light Reptile. Flip! When this card is destroyed, you send the graveyard this earns for summon it from the graveyard face up defense. Garbage! Worm King. 2,700 and 1,100, 8 stars Light Reptile. This card can be tribute summon the face up and act like tributing 1 Reptile type Worm monster. You can tribute 1 Reptile type Worm monster, select 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. Garbage! Hey look, this elemental hero. I said, we were just talking about E-heroes. 800, 903 stars, Water Warrior. When this card inflicts spell damage in your opponent by a direct attack, you can target 1 set card in your opponent's spell trap zone, destroy that target. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can discard 1 card, this card can attack your opponent directly this turn. Not bad, but like, not really sold on it. And Bylon Delta. 1,700, 2,807 stars Light Fairy Synchro. A Hooner and 1 or more non-Hooner Light Monsters. If this card's in face-up defense during your end phase, you can add 1 equipped card for your deck in your hand. Not bad, but like, I think you can get better stuff. And that is Storm of Ragnarok. See, I can get through sets real quickly if I really, really wanted to. It's just that if I go this fast, I die. You know. Let's take a look at the next set, which is Extreme Victory. More Blackwing, Mechtronic, Mechlord show up, I think. PG is a new thing. Buster Blaster? More Karakuri. I'm not recognizing any of this. Yeah, I don't recognize Blue Rose Dragon. Blue Rose Dragon. Oh no. Not no Rose Dragon. Alright, we're gonna call it there for today. It's Black Rose. Oh goody. More Black Rose. We're gonna call it there for today, I think. I was gonna, unless you guys want me to do some impossible spell card on stream. Do you want me to do some impossible spell card? You want me to do it? I might do it a little bit later on. Someone is yelling for me. They are constantly yelling for me. So, we're going to call it here. I'll probably set a stream for later on. For, the, impossible spell card. Let me make sure nobody is going to be doing anything. I'm going to go check. It depends on what's happening. I don't see anything happening, so... depending on what happens, I might set a stream up for like 8:30 or something. Or 9, something like that. I don't know. I do want to make sure I have time to do, FF7 tonight as well, so, you know. Alright, I will catch you guys next time, whenever that may be. Y'all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night. I only get skill got whatever you're talking about. And I will catch you all on the flip side of boy. Take care, and have a great rest of your day and or night.